Try Manning. Maria Bukake. Maria Bukake. A senator.
True.
No,
True.
false.
What's your final answer? You got to agree on this one.
No, Chelsea, it's
Okay.
bait. The last name Bukake. That means like fucking semen dungeon in like Japanese. No, it's false. Full stop here.
Okay, false. We'll go with false.
False.
Correct. It is false. I made that one up.
God.
Thank
Chelsea
you.
almost- okay,
Thank,
yeah.
Thank you, Try.
Yeah, no, that was bait. That was mega bait.
Welcome, guys, gals, and M-Pals, to High Level Ideas. It's the show where we try to find out whose brain cream reigns supreme. And in order to find this out, I've assembled a team with the greatest minds of our generation, nay, any generation that has come before it. I present to you our panel today. We have Trihex, a variety streamer, and perhaps arguably the greatest smile on the entire Twitch platform. Thank you for joining us. We have Chelsea Manning, a hero to all. I refuse to take any substitutes. We have Thoughtslime. Some have said he's worked at Burger King before. And also, he's a Malthusian, so watch out. And finally, LucidFoxx, the morning news guy who has the sexiest voice in the game. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today on High Level Ideas. Now, I'm going to explain very quickly. There's 3 rounds. It's very, very easy. Everything is going to be simple. It's a point-based system. If you're watching on the screen right now, you'll see both teams are 0 to 0. The first round is going to be simple. We're going to get to know each other a little better. So each team is going to get a chance, one by one, each player, I should say, to say 2 facts about themselves. One is true, and one is a lie. The other team will then get the opportunity to ask 5 questions about that truthful or lie. That'll be up to you. You can go back and forth. And then, as a team, you get to decide which one of them is the lie and which one is the truth. Does everyone understand so far? Should be fairly easy.
Yes.
Yes.
I believe so, yes.
Well then, let's start with to me or not to me. The rational alone is real. Why don't we start with you, Thoughtslime? Give 2 facts about yourself, one being real, one being false, and then Team Try Manning will get 5 questions right afterwards.
Okay. So my strategy was to go for very mundane facts that would both be so boring, they would both seem true. With that in mind, I have never seen a Lord of the Rings film, and I am ambidextrous.
There you have it, Try Manning. You now have 5 questions to poke holes in.
All right.
This.
So we know what ambidextrous means. But my issue here is that people who brag about being ambidextrous don't actually use it to do anything useful. So is that useful? I don't really know. Like, does he hammer with both hands? Wait, what?
That wasn't a question. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. No.
That was brain.
He's musing. I can tell. He's musing. He's musing. All right.
So with that, what do you want to ask? What do you want to ask?
Chelsea, he's referring to you because.
I'm thinking.
Oh, the Lord of the Rings one, that could be bait. That like, how? Never seen Lord of the Rings. I don't.
Have you read the Lord of the Rings books, though?
Ooh, there's the first question.
Well, actually, I read the first one.
Okay.
So
And the Hobbit.
Okay, there's one question down.
All right, that sounds believable.
Man, I gotta. Oh, I don't want to ask it. I got such a shitty one. It's a mega shitter question. But I don't know if
I know the question you want to ask. It's the same question everyone asks.
All right. Well, fuck. I don't. Well, that would be the ultimate icebreaker here. That would be the one that get things popping here. Do you?
Well, I guess my answer would be, doesn't everyone?
That's right.
Oh my god.
That's
What
well,
degree of
even if you're
finesse
not
do you require? Like, does it need to be your dominant hand?
Yeah, listen, even if you're not ambidextrous, every now and then, you want a vacation.
Yeah, Totally understand that one. I don't I feel like I'm bad at this. I don't know how to push further. What do I make of the fact that you admit you haven't watched Lord of the Rings, but you have read the first book? I don't know what to. How do I
Sounds
determine-
plausible to me.
Yeah, it's not even like whatever.
Well, I mean, I didn't finish the book series, so I clearly didn't enjoy them. So why would I see the movies?
Yeah, that's why I think it's plausible, because I know a lot of people in my own personal life who have done this. That sounds the most plausible. I think I'm actually leaning towards, because ambidextrous is just so off the wall and so mundane and so obscure, and that's just like saying like, oh, I've never seen Lord of the Rings. Like, I think the assumption is on, in sort of like the intellectual community that everybody has had to have seen it. But then again, I have never seen the first trilogy of Star Wars. I just haven't. I just never have. So I think that's plausible.
I don't like how when you say that implies that you've seen later entries, but you haven't seen the first three.
You still have three
that's
questions.
The real crime here.
You can still ask these as questions. You could ask, why didn't you watch the movies? For example, or.
Yeah.
Are you proud of being ambidextrous?
Not particularly.
I don't think it's ambidextrous personally. I think this is like some stupid shit I won't be proud about here. Like I don't even know what's how do you high road as an ambidextrous person? I don't even know. Ha ha! I can drive the steering wheel with both hands. Ha ha! I can hammer and nail with both hands.
Can most people not do that?
Well, I mean, let's be fair. Ambidextrous people were kind of like the protean to CrossFitters, right? Like, it used to be talked about until we got CrossFit and other things for them to talk about instead.
I think it would be a weird thing to take a lot of pride in, because it basically means I can write with both hands. There's no practical application in my life.
It's also normalized in the POV of yourself, because you have to find others who are, the more commonplace, dominant-handed to now feel special.
Sure.
I have another question now.
Go for it.
Mhm.
Okay, Thoughtslime. Do you have a dominant eye?
Ooh.
Like eyeball?
I don't know.
Y'all saw what it even means. If you were to close one eye,
That's like a shooter question.
yeah, one of them clearly is the one you can make out detail and
yeah.
distance better.
Uh-huh.
I feel like the right
For
one
example-
feels stronger. I know they have the same prescription,
Mm-hmm.
but this could be totally psychosomatic, but the right one feels stronger when I compare them.
I think Joseph's question particularly gets at which one do you feel you're able to perceive depth perception better?
Yeah.
Because for me, that's really obvious, like my right eye.
Sure.
All right, final question.
What's the ultimate test of an ambidextrous person? Like, do you do X with Y hand? I'm trying to think of what the ultimate test. I'm already ready to pop him for it. I already know he's full of shit on the ambidextrous one. I'm already ready to get him down.
Dude,
I say take him down.
You can forego your final question if that's what you want to do as a team.
I'll wait for my partner's approval to take down.
Chelsea, do you have a final
Flex.
question here?
So what are we going with? I've been leaning towards believing that he's never seen Lord of the Rings.
Oh, you think that's the lie? Oh, okay.
I think that's a lie personally, but because the ambidextrous thing sounds really plausible, and also the feedback in terms of the dominant eye lines up with my understanding of ambidextrous people.
I feel like you all should ask Lord of the Rings.
Particularly from the shooter community.
Mm-hmm.
No, I that is a compelling whatever, I don't know, reasoning. I'd say go for it. Final answer. Chelsea, take it away. Pop it off on him.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Thoughtslime?
Which is the final answer?
That the
Lord of the
Rings claim is false.
I've never seen Lord of the Rings. I'm right-handed. What's up?
Uh-huh.
I was really worried your question would be, could you please now write something with your left hand? Because I would have been fucked if you had asked that.
Okay.
Oh, that would have been good.
Yeah, that would have been good. That would have been
They
good.
lost.
Okay.
Well done.
I see how this works now. All right.
I should have listened to you, Trihex. That's how this works.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. I mean, we're all The one who went first gets the most advantage. The rest here are all now fucked because now we're all gonna get better at calling this bullshit out.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And now someone from your team gets a chance. Chelsea or Trihex, which one do you think is ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, Chelsea Manning, take it
All
away.
right, Chelsea.
Okay. The first fact about me is that I once worked at the Guitar Center,
Okay.
and my manager was Vince Lombardi.
Okay.
The second fact about me is that I was once cold texted by Ben Shapiro at 2 a.m. in the morning.
I mean, I feel like
Well, I
don't
wanna
even
believe
have
that
to ask
one.
any questions.
I want to say this is what did Ben Shapiro text you about?
Ooh,
What
that's
did
good.
Ben Shapiro text me about?
Yeah.
Ben Shapiro texted me. Let me see here. What was it? It was about, like, I think it was obviously about trans stuff. It was
Okay.
like super trans related. I think it was about something I said, something I tweeted.
Okay.
It was about something I tweeted in 2017.
Interesting.
On brand.
I want to ask how he got your number. Is that just like a secure drop line where anyone with like press
Trihex,
passes
don't
you, or, like-
don't do what the other team's supposed to be
Trihex
doing.
on our team,
Yeah, don't
shut
poke
up,
holes in her
Lance.
story.
I thought Team SWAT. I didn't know. Okay, whoa. Okay, whoa. You didn't
She's on your
say
team.
that.
It's our man on the
shit.
inside. Come on.
Whoa. That's a hypothetical to throw you off right there. That's space. Go ahead.
Hey,
Go ahead. Ask that question.
hey,
Go ahead.
Chelsea.
Burn your
Yes.
Chelsea, I just thought of a question.
What's
just
that?
Weird. It's kind of. Well, how did Ben Shapiro get your number?
How did Ben Shapiro get my number? Through my agent. Through my agent.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
The agent. All right. We need to. I think we need to press in. So you said that you worked at a Guitar Center, and your boss was Vince Lombardi.
Correct.
Interesting. How did Vince Lombardi come to run this particular Guitar Center, and how long were you working there?
I worked there for approximately 3.5 months.
Uh-huh.
I worked in pro audio, and I have no idea why Vince Lombardi was there. But he was one of the most charismatic and energetic people that I've ever met in my entire life.
Now, did he own it, or was he like?
That's question
No,
4.
this is the guitar.
Okay. I'm just looking for clarification there. Not really a question, but like
Follow-up questions.
That's
Yeah.
4 questions. You got one
I
more.
just make. Yeah. No, go ahead. Thoughtslime, take it home. I wanted to ask 2 questions, Chad. Easy. Oh.
Go for it. Ask your second question. I got nothing.
No. Those are the 2 that I had. But I guess which one do you want me to press on? Do you want me to press on Guitar Center, or do you want me to press on Ben Shapiro?
Guitar Center.
Okay. Let's see then. Did Vince Lombardi seem particularly knowledgeable about the merchandise? Did he
No.
assist customers and talk to them?
No, he just ran the administrative part of the store. So literally hired me and to file paperwork, and never saw him ever on the floor the entire time.
Interesting. I think the Ben Shapiro is a lie.
Yeah, you can discuss it amongst yourselves. It's decision.
Well, I'll tell you this. I think the Ben Shapiro is the truth, but that might be because I desperately want it to be.
I want it to be as well, but I just as far as fleshed out stories, I feel like the Vince Lombardi one makes more sense. As if he just had ownership. This is something, I worked for a football player as well, and it's just that's just something they do is own random things. So
I do feel like Chelsea, as the games woman that she is, would know how to manipulate people's expectations. And so therefore she would know that the boring thing, working at a Guitar Center, seems less believable in this context than the outlandish specific thing.
You know what? Okay, you're right. I think
I'm agreeing with you.
No, I'm going back to what you're thinking. I think the Ben Shapiro one is the truth. I feel like Ben Shapiro probably has texted her. Now that I'm walking through it in my brain, I think the Lombardi is the lie.
All right.
Yeah.
Time to see if I'm today's fool.
No, I think Slime's the thought slime is correct here. Yeah.
Final answer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chelsea Manning?
Ben Shapiro's never
muted.
cold texted me.
Really?
Oh, I'm
No.
muted. How did I-
Damn.
Why did you create a scenario that we all wanted to be true? That's the part that
And Trihex, why did you co-opt?
That's the game.
What? Ooh.
So
you
when
wanted
did
to
you-
believe it so bad.
So,
Chelsea,
but
when did
so
you work for Vince
here's the
Lombardi?
truth. Here's the truth. Here's the truth. So the truth is that in 2007, I worked for a manager whose name was Vince Lombardi, but he never specified that he was the football player. His name was exactly the same.
This is okay.
I was going to ask that, but I thought
Dang, that was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the thing
Also,
there's
the Ben
also
Shapiro
a
thing.
Vince Lombardi on YouTube who's a musician, so I didn't use a question on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah. That's fair.
and then Ben Shapiro did not cold text me. He sent a tweet. He like tweet replied me at 2 a.m. in the morning.
Ah, interesting.
Hmm.
So-
Technicality.
I mean, that sounds like him,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
LucidFoxx, we're on to you.
Yeah.
The scoreboard is tied. Can you be the tiebreaker right now with your 2 facts?
Okay. All right. Fine. You know what? Let's talk about jobs then. Here are 2 facts about me. I have owned my own catering business. I've always been an entrepreneur, as it turns out, ever since before this. I've owned my own catering business, and I've also owned a house and was a landlord.
Try Manning. The floor is yours.
Mm-hmm.
He is pretty petty bourgeois. I will say that.
That's right.
Sorry, can you repeat them again? I want to make sure I decipher this. That way I can be pristine with my questions.
Lucid is definitely a landlord.
Yeah. I've owned my own catering business, and I was also a landlord.
I have a question then.
Okay.
What were the forms that you had to fill out as a property owner?
I have no idea. The property came through my parents.
1 question down.
Never actually filled things out. I just received money from the houses.
What year, or did you ever file an LLC for your catering business?
I did. My original LLC was filed in 2012 for my catering business. I am now on my second LLC.
I 100% believe I 100% believe the landlord thing. So I want to dig there.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many people did you have renting?
I've had a
location?
total of 3 tenants for 4 years. 2 of them only stayed a year. One of the tenants, it was a couple, stayed 2 years.
This is
Ask them what their blood tasted like.
I want to ask
did
all the
have them-
invasive. I want to ask all the invasive questions. Like, was your rent at market rate? Did you ever price gouge them once they were there? And they had
Yeah.
These don't count. These don't count.
Wait a second.
Burn those questions because those are good questions.
Two questions remain. 2 questions remain.
I was a knowing me, of course. I was a decent landlord, and it was $100 over market rate. I actually did not gouge people.
What state was this in?
South Carolina.
All right, that's it. No more questions. No more questions. Now it's deliberation time.
Should have asked, how do you live with yourself?
Yeah, I wanted to ask about repair expenses. I feel like a landlord's going to definitely take that personal and know how much they have to drop on repair expenses to maintain the property. Because if he didn't have an answer kind of quickly, I've been like, but here we are now, Chelsea. What are we going to do?
I say landlord because I want it to be true.
Well, but he's doing the thing that you did. We're like, of course you want it to be true. Like that was we want the Ben Shapiro 2
Which is why it's gonna work. But then again, you were right last time, and I was wrong. And I don't want to bully my way to locking in a vote. again?
I don't. Also, the catering is just boring. I'm right there with you. Like screw the catering question. That one's like stupid. I don't even care about that. Like what? Yawn. The inherited landlord is just absolutely is everything I love about it, because it's like, oh, wealth inheritance meets landlord meets exploitation of people and tenants. Yeah, I love it. I love
Very unpoggers.
it. It is. How do you sleep at night?
You should have asked that.
You want to just say landlord anyway? That's the false one, regardless. All right. Yeah.
Final answer.
We're locking it in.
All right. We're locking it in. Landlord was the false statement.
What am I? Being a landlord is the false statement.
Yes.
God damn.
You did legitimately have a catering business.
I did have a catering business.
Well done.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, Lucid, how does it feel that everybody just immediately believed that you were a landlord?
I know.
Everybody was just like,
you're all
"There's a landlord
disgusting,
right
Chad.
there."
How dare you? Yeah, this guy's the landlord.
Well, I had one
point.
good scenario to entertain you being a landlord, and it was the fact that, like, so inheritance can be a thing, which is, of course, you know, the whole wealth issue we have right now. But you know, it's like, well, what if your parents can't maintain anymore? What if they're moving away? What if, shit happens? And it's like, okay, do you just let it go to some rando property manager who you don't know, and you have to like now pay them to care about it, to like not relinquish voluntary control of an asset you currently have? So life happens, things get complicated, but technically,
yeah, exactly. I've got friends that have fallen into being landlords because their parents they didn't want to be, but their parents had a house. So what are you gonna do? So I just co-opted their story.
I didn't want to be a capital owner.
Yeah, I mean,
I just woke up one day in the capitalist class.
Yeah.
Well, right now we have a decided lead. Try Manning with the 100 points to Thoughtfox with the 50. You got to catch up with this final round. Right now, it's coming down to you, Trihex. The two statements.
Give me like 30 seconds.
And now I'd like to talk about a word from our sponsors. Do you like raids? Do you like shadows? Are you scared of shadows, or do you enjoy raids? Well, you can have both of them at once with Raid Shadow Legends. That's right. Don't play it. It'll addict you, and it's horrible, and the microtransactions will ruin your life. So thanks.
It's a fun game. Come on, Lance.
Yeah, what can I say?
Okay.
Welcome back, Trihex.
Okay, no, I had to it's actually really, really hard because I don't play Among Us, and I don't do the whole lying and manipulation for a full pastime, because I'm not an American politician. Holy crap. Okay. So the two facts about me are that I have been fired for being black. That I thoroughly enjoyed working at GameStop when I worked there.
5 questions on to Thoughtfox, Team Thoughtfox.
See, here's the thing, is we're basically in a situation where there's really only one of those facts that we could question and not look like shitheads.
Okay, yeah, we're in a fairly optionable position right now. I think. We got 2 paths here. What was your favorite thing about working at GameStop?
Probably being able to decline when consoles would come in, when people would try to trade in like PlayStations and Xboxes, being able to shut them down because they were too filthy.
Ah.
Like they would some of them would come in with like, Cheeto dust, or just like like Cheeto dust from like having Cheetos on their hands on the controller, or like in some cases it would just smell like cigarette smoke like out the wazoo. Just completely unsanitary, completely like untakeable consoles. And that was always like really, really fun to take them down and like be like, yeah, this is some pile of shit, dude.
Sure.
Thing is, the fact isn't that he worked at GameStop. It's that he enjoyed working.
Sure. Which could be true. He really enjoyed his time working at GameStop. Actually, you know what? I can question the other one as well. Are we talking about fired after having worked there, or fired at point of application?
Fired after. Were
you screened, or were you? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's 3 questions.
How dare you, Lance? No, screen means was he fired when he applied, or?
Yeah, but
I think that was a fair question, actually. Yeah.
What job were you fired from for being black?
Being a waiter at a restaurant, particularly a family-owned restaurant.
Final question, Thoughtfox.
Matt, you got this.
Also, nice clarification here, by the way. Some of my chat said, "Could I have gotten fired if I never got the job? If I got fired at the screening?"
I mean, refuse the job. Yeah, that's fair.
Why did you stop working at GameStop?
Because I suck at lying. I'm so bad at this. I'm sorry. I cry. Dude, I was trying so hard. I feel like I'm terrible at this. I gotta play more Among Us. I'm sorry. Oh,
He's so cute. But hey,
I don't know.
Deliberation now. Now we go to deliberation. Here we go. Thoughtfox, this is on you.
Which one could be it? Shit.
God, I was trying so hard. I was overthinking it so much. I'm like, oh my God, why couldn't I think of anything good? Of like, what would they actually believe? Fuck. I couldn't think of anything.
Well, I mean, it doesn't really seem like the GameStop one's false, but we probably have to go with it anyway. I think it being false.
Yeah, we'll lock that one in. Final answer. It's GameStop one.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have to.
Don't keep us in suspense, Trihex.
Go with that.
What's the answer?
Dude, I already felt so nervous because I stepped away so long trying to think of like everything. Like I was like, okay, what if I say I'm subscribed to over 20 Twitch streamers and I'm also subscribed to one female's diamond tier OnlyFans? Like I thought that one was going to be a better one, but I was like, well, am I ready to like lie my ass off on that one though? And then I went with this one, not even like, and I was like, okay, I'm taking too long. It's already been almost like 3 minutes. So I got to figure something out here. So I suck. The answer is, of course, yeah. I was actually fired for essentially being black at a job, which I tell you that story if you want to hear it. But 2007. But no, I did not. I did not enjoy my time at GameStop. I enjoyed the friends I worked there with. I enjoyed my manager who made it tolerable for 4 years. But ultimately, no, that job is terrible. Soul sucking, corporate climbing, number manipulation, belittling, shit show of a corporation that don't let the GME stocks fool you here. That company is horribly fucking ran, and I'd be happy to give you a 1 hour TED talk over why that company is in the shitter now and needed Reggie Fils-Aimé in order to like bail them out, if anything, here, because they could have like modernized like Walmart and every other retail outlet are to compete with Amazon a decade ago, but they're too cop and they're all old.
No,
I'm giving them right now, but yeah,
them being acquired by ThinkGeek or the ThinkGeek partnership should have happened like at least 10 years ago for them to have any market viability.
Well, yeah, I'm very sorry to hear that, Trihex, but that was a great round, all in. The game is tied, 100 points to 100 points. We're moving on to round 2 now. Round 2 is called Devil's Advocate, the greatest trick they ever pulled. In this round, it's very simple. All 4 of you are the master debaters of the internet, the greatest debate lords of our generation, of any generation. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go back and forth, and before you hear what the topic is, before you even know what you're going to be discussing, you have to pick if you're going to be in the affirmative or the negative side of this debate. Are you going to be in the positive or negative side? So you could choose, I want to be on the positive side, and it turns out to be flat earth. Then you got to defend flat earth openly in a couple of minutes sparring match, all right? So you don't get to know what the topic is. You only get to tell me whether or not you're going to be for or against it. Everyone understand? At which point the audience who's watching is going to vote on who was better performatively, because at the end of the day, it's all performative. These panels on the internet, they're not actually getting to the root of any problems. It's all a cartoon.
I don't think I signed up for this, and I don't want to be on it. I've never been on LSF, and I do not wish to be.
No.
All right, I'll turn off.
I'm going positive, 100%.
Well, because the game is tied, I'm going to have to do a randomizer. Let me just click on it to find out who goes next.
I have a question. Is it?
Yes.
Are we choosing as teams, or are we performing as teams? Like, how does that work?
So the randomizer has selected Thoughtfox as the first team. You are basically going to tell me right now, are you going to be for or against this topic? So you just choose as a team. The two of you can say for or against.
Okay.
I will then announce the topic, at which point we have 3 minutes for you to spar back and forth. It's performative. You get to pretend to be on the other side of an issue for once. Or it could be something that you care deeply and passionately about, and you're going to be very, very happy to hear it. They range from topical topics to strange and bizarre esoteric weirdness. So the question is,
I care about all things. Matt.
Are you
so
are you
I'm
for,
always
for or against?
I'm always for, but I'm if you
Yeah,
want
it's
to
better to
be
be
against,
positive.
yeah, let's be
I think
positive.
it's better to be positive. Yeah.
Then Thoughtfox, you are for child detention centers under
All
Joe
right.
Biden.
Oh, easy.
Great.
Excellent.
Easy.
Yeah, this is simple.
So
Yeah, these
we're
are.
going to open the floor.
I
We got a
mean,
couple minutes. Your opening arguments and then rebuttals. Go nuts. The floor is yours.
yeah, I mean, what can you say that hasn't already been said? But let's go ahead and reiterate.
First of all,
Yeah.
First of all, do you want Trump to be able to run child detention centers?
Yeah.
Is that what you want?
Exactly. What happens in 3 years when one of these Republican types, maybe like a Josh Hawley or Tucker Carlson, comes up and they're really running these detention centers? At least right now, the Democrats know what they're doing. All right, like they're providing for people. They're I mean, have you seen the paper plates and plasticware that they bring to these places? Looks awesome. I didn't have that when I was growing up, and they sure do. They're able to eat off of an actual table. I had to eat off the floor.
And I can tell you, I went to school. I was in detention a lot, and it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
I got to do my homework at school, and I didn't have to do it when I got home.
Yeah,
So.
absolutely. And that's the thing I think that's really important too, is they have a structure. Now, are they allowed to leave? No,
Yeah.
but I think that's going to help them in the long run to be able to learn the things they need to do. Yeah.
You don't have to wait for the person to talk. You can interject at any
Mr.
time.
Fart for 3 minutes straight here. Can we actually come in here and start? Oh my god. Okay, so
Literally lying.
oh my god, I wasn't aware here. We can just take all the false equivalents, put on any Fox News segment, and say, sure, well, we're in there, right? Yeah, because it's the equivalent of summer camp. Clearly here, obviously. No.
That's right. I'm glad you agree.
Yeah, that those who are seeking refuge in the United States here clearly are second-class citizens because we're going to use such a low barring standard as the unsanitary.
No.
This is pretty.
No, we're saying that they are second-class citizens. We are saying that their children are second-class citizens.
Yes, exactly. And also, have you seen those trailers? Movie stars have trailers that look worse than that, okay? At least Shia LaBeouf does. So that's something.
So we've gone back about 50 years now. Now we're going to stigmatize anchor babies. Is that what we're going with right now?
Lying. Literally lying to your video.
Is that what we're doing right now here now? I thought we were built on immigration here. I don't understand here why suddenly I thought y'all were patriots here. Now,
I didn't realize there was such
un-American
a stigma around living in a trailer. Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think there's anything wrong with living in a trailer, personally.
Yeah,
so you would be okay being in a cage with
first of all,
sure.
cage is a very strong word. All right, there is, I'm sure, some very thin insulation.
Interior fence. I think
I have some
your
opinions
dog
here.
is treated better with more room than the humans are. Are you okay with that?
Okay, first of all,
Point of order.
Are you going to tell me that are you going to tell me about my own experience in detention?
here's the thing. All right, like growing up
when your boy Biden just open up another one, by the way? Didn't that just happen like last week?
He did, because he's trying to provide more structure for these kids. All right. Growing up, when I was on the basketball court, that was surrounded by a fence too, and nobody complained about that being a cage. All right. It's the same thing with these detention facilities. You're helping these kids.
You want to cram them all into one? That's crazy. That would be so ridiculous. No,
you'd be okay with your kids. You'd be okay with your nephews to go over to these summer camp detention centers and have a great ass time.
Listen, my nephews are vacationing in Cancun right now, but if they were available.
Okay, yeah, I'll bring your kids over there, put them in the little not dog cage, and then give them their little dog bowl, which is aka a functioning toilet. They can go in there and have fun drinking out of that and shitting the same one at the same time.
Listen, my cousin loves pretending to be a dog, so I don't see what the problem there is either. I mean, kids love getting zany and doing like fun things. All right, like they just sometimes like to have fun and be part of the fun with the adults too. And
this is really cancel culture. They're canceling.
I'm really glad that these kids are able to be
canceling these kids
and be creative.
Did it not bother you at all here whenever AOC and company went to go visit there on a pre-announced visit and the conditions were still totally abysmal? Like, had there been genuine accountability and an unannounced visit?
That did bother me when they were run by Trump. But now I know that Joe Biden's on the job. It's just so much better. Okay, like I understand, like Trump didn't even care about him, but Biden has said that he absolutely cares about these kids, and that's why he's putting them in more camps.
I want to.
What about their First Amendment rights? What about their First Amendment rights?
If
What
they
about freeze peach? What about
Yeah.
freeze
The
peach?
amount of malarkey I am hearing right now, telling me with a straight face this fucking book.
Sure. Yeah. I mean,
they
here's
don't
the thing.
technically
All right.
have First Amendment rights, Chelsea, if
Exactly.
they're not
Thank you.
American
Thank you, Thoughtslime.
citizens.
Of course,
You
because
know.
George Orwell.
Yeah, nothing's gonna
1987.
fundamentally change. That's what I was told at a certain meeting behind closed doors here.
Mhm.
I just find it so hard to believe here that you have so much faith in Biden really changing anything fundamentally whenever he has such an overwhelming amount of corporate donors right now.
He's
Listen,
giving you
What's
no
the
reason
difference?
not to trust it.
Okay. First of all, I'd like to,
That
Matt,
smile?
if you'd allow me, I'd like to talk to Trihex about this corporate donor thing. First of all, Biden can't even remember that he has donors in the first place. So
What
I don't know
about
why you're worried
Benghazi?
about him. I don't know why you're worried about him being beholden to people. Second of all, I think that he's just a
What
kind,
about the
loving man.
emails?
1 minute
Have you-
remaining in
have you
chat. You can
seen
now
him
vote in the
lovingly
poll that
holding
is going
children
on.
before?
Who won this
Okay, no,
miniature
make a call
debate?
here, okay? You're telling me that Mr. Checks are coming next week when I get in office, week 1 here. Mr. Over 100 executive orders because we're gonna make shit happen here. Mr. Oh yeah, minimum wage, no doubt. $50,000 on your student debt relief, forgiven for sure here. Broken promises. Those cages. He's
Well,
opening up
that's
more
just
for
it.
Stop that here.
You can't break a promise
That's
if
just it,
you
Trihex,
don't remember
How can he
who made
afford
it.
to do all those things that we want him to do if we also treat children humanely? You know?
Yeah, exactly. Like
One or the
you
other.
gotta
One or
juggle
the other.
things. You know.
If you want to be able to afford the stuff that we want,
If I wanted to elect Republicans so they can do more deficit concerning and trolling here, they would have won their respective elections here. Okay, like y'all are throwing me the same shit because y'all are corporate chills, and you need to understand here and quit sniffing your farts off of Fox News and get into some reality check here. Okay.
Bills, that's rude. By the way,
Lucid,
Yeah.
and Thoughtslime. You need to be more respectful of other people having different opinions because this is a debate, and
I
we
think
are
it's
presenting
great that-
differing points of view and
And
differing
I think it's
facts,
great that
and you
you
have
all
shown nothing
have-
but disrespect.
Chelsea, clap him in the ankles. Get him down. Boom.
I think it's
Call
great
his
that you all
character,
have
call
a
his
different
intelligence.
opinion about this. And if your guy Bernie would have won, he probably would have had a better standing. But sadly, the Kamala Harris Biden combo wobbled its way in. Some would say,
I am getting so triggered. Right, he's doing it here. I'm gonna
Everyone,
do it.
silence,
Oh my God.
silence,
Oh my God.
silence.
Has
It's
it been 3
over. It's
minutes
over.
yet? Has it been 3
It's
minutes
over.
yet?
It's over. The people have spoken.
Oh my
Thoughtfox
God.
decidedly won that debate. The children should remain in cages for all
Radical
time.
moderate.
Thoughtfox.
You are a disgusting
Canceled.
radical moderate. Oh my God. How do you sleep at night? Like landlord Andy, Biden shill. I hope you enjoy your bio functioning weapons. Not sold by NRA, by the way.
can I just point out one small problem with this game, Lance?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that it's inherently funnier to take the wrong position.
Mhm.
Like it's
You're saying it's
So
a huge
it's cool
advantage?
whoever. Yeah, I think
Depending-
we
well,
have a
depends.
ridiculous advantage in this because we got to make jokes because it's such a silly thing to believe, whereas Chelsea and Trihex had to just say the truth. Like it's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the truth is the truth is what sells because guess what? The best-selling book on the New York Times right now, and I'm just looking at these numbers right now, is by detained children.
Oh,
and
interesting.
how they are being canceled and how they're being silenced.
I
Top
think,
of the New York Times bestseller list.
That's.
I
actually
think
good
just to
news.
be fair, we have to argue the negative position next round, obviously.
Well, speaking of which, Tri-Manning, you now get a choice. Are you going to be for or against the next topic? For.
That's right. Yeah,
against
you all can
the next
choose.
Topic.
Chelsea, it
It's up to
might
you.
might be flat Earth. I don't know. Can we
I'm-
really do
I'm-
that one?
Yeah,
I think let's be positive.
I'm gonna have you do the decision because
Okay.
I've been wrong in the past.
I say we're positive. We defend whatever not bullshit's gonna be. Hit me.
All right. You are for making the vaccine open source so that every country has the ability to mass produce it for free and cure themselves. Making the vaccine
Hey!
open source.
All right.
Pog.
Begin.
Fuck, that one's not fun to defend. Shit. What am I shitter? What am I shitter one?
You're not defending it. You're saying this is a good thing. You're for it.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Don't sell it.
Okay,
all right,
I'll start. First
Go
off,
for it. Go for it.
technology. First off, technology is good, and people should have more technology. And if that technology is made freely available for people, then it can be distributed much more easily. So it's just like music in the 90s on Napster, just vaccines. Boom, I win. Debate over.
Right there.
Well, okay. But if we allow this vaccine to come to people more easily, you know who's going to get his hands on it? Vladimir Putin. Do you think he's going to be
That's
responsible with it?
Here's the thing. Do you really want people like Nicolas Maduro over in Venezuela? Do you really want Vladimir Putin, Xi Jinping able to get these vaccines? The answer is no. All right.
You unironically bought Made America Great. You actually bought that cringe ass hat. I hate you. Oh my god.
Blue MAGA.
$25 on that meme ass hat.
Here's the thing. First of all, I convinced chat to buy it, and second of all, I think it's really important for us to realize.
I want to
know.
know
a lot more about your chat.
Yeah, I saw that viral. What has Biden and Kamala done to justify that hat existing? That was like a pre-inauguration hat too. That was like after
yeah, that's right.
It was like right after they won the election. Like that was like November.
So I have a question for y'all.
Okay.
Like, what is your position on vaccines then? Do you not want people to get vaccines? Do you not want starving people in Russia to get vaccines? Do you not want starving kids in China?
Chelsea, here's the thing. We'd love for people to get vaccinated.
Do you not want starving people? Do you not want starving people in Mexico?
You don't speak for me. You don't speak for me. Listen. Chelsea, I'm surprised you of all people would take this position because, as we all know, they're putting tracking chips into vaccines.
Exactly.
Oh,
I don't want that to get out to more
stream's about to get pulled down.
I think, and I respect.
You'd rather have herd immunity through forcible spread. So you actually, you endorse Rand Paul's crazy dipshit idea of having every. Let me finish the idea because that's your party right now here, Mr. MAGA here. So you're telling me that you support Rand Paul's idea of having COVID positive people become waiters and servers that way they can literally spread, that way we get 7% herd immunity?
Absolutely not. I'm not
for the vaccine spreading. Then you can't be for one out the other here. Which one is it? Pick one. You can't pick both.
Here's the thing. I think that it's important that we really keep our eyes on the prize here, okay? And that prize is that making sure that Democratic states get the vaccine. But I mean, as far as like other people getting the vaccine, you've got to remember they voted for Trump, okay? And they made their bid.
Downloading and sharing the vaccine is not a crime.
Would you download a car?
Do you think they know how to use? You even think they know how to use computers? Okay, they went Trump Pence in 2020. Like, God knows if they can even tie their shoelaces.
Hypothetically, if I was okay with blue states getting the vaccine, letting all the Trump voters rot off and die like in their freedom like they want to so badly here, why would I not want it open source so that it can actually be affordable and bring in competition? Why would you want to have proprietary blends out so you can have like all the big pharma charge a fuckload forever here? Why wouldn't you?
Because that's how capitalism works. This is creating innovation. Yeah, you think you want somebody to mix up a vaccine cocktail? Exactly. They're just walking up to you like, "Hey, listen, I got a vaccine in my pocket, pal."
How is that any different? How is that any different from the actual pharmaceutical industry?
Yeah, what you're advocating for right now is that there's definitely a price worth on human lives right now.
Yeah,
they're not worth it.
As if the invisible hand of the market doesn't work.
Boo-hoo, big pharma are going to make $100 billion.
So let anybody print this stuff. 3D print this stuff.
They deserve to make that $100 billion. Okay, like if you had an entire operation that was dedicated to making vaccines and helping people,
you don't care about Americans.
Well, obviously, I care about Americans. I don't care about other people.
Blue MAGA and red MAGA, they're the same flavor of shit right now. I cannot tell. You're no better than Republican at this point here, Mr. I'm for blue states.
I absolutely am because I didn't vote for Trump. All right? So obviously, I'm better than MAGA is. Go ahead, Matt.
Once again, you don't speak for me.
Yeah, but you didn't vote for Bernie either.
I did vote for Trump. Because he got the virus and he's fine. He didn't need a vaccine.
I mean, he's not wrong about
He's
that.
so.
Oh my God.
Like,
What about Stan Shera?
well, I just see all these people
Payla
wearing
HC.
masks. I just see all these people wearing masks, and I'm like, what's that? Why do that? I don't understand. I don't get it, you know? And that's what I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
So okay, if now
You're not
new
helping your
position
case here.
Yeah, you're not helping your case here. If your new position now is that mask, fuck it, we don't even need it here. Then where are we whenever North Dakota and South Dakota both have like one of the highest per capita rates for positivity because they were reluctant to have mask implementation because both their governors are complete dipshits. What about that?
Well,
huh?
they
Well,
deserve it
obviously.
because they're red states, obviously.
It's
Yeah.
censorship.
That's not our
You're
fault, you know.
You're censoring
We
censoring the vaccine.
intrinsically. So the football team I'm on politically is the most important trait to be able to distinguish.
Absolutely. How else do you define yourself? Of course, you know. If I can't sit there,
30 seconds, everybody.
If
30
I
seconds
can't
left. Vote. Everyone
get the
vote in
votes in
chat.
here. He's already broke.
Vote on who
He
won.
broke fourth wall.
if I can't sit there with my coffee in the morning
you can't
and
sit here and
retweet
lie.
Nate Silver,
Oh
then
my
where
God.
am I? All right.
Oh my God! Ring. Tag bell. Mods, refs.
All right, we're done.
Yeah. Oh my God!
Everybody's
I hate that
watching. We got about 15
I wanted
seconds
the
left to
shitter
vote.
position. I can't believe I had to defend that shit. Actually, that was so annoying. With your freaking blue MAGA hat. Oh my God!
I think
I'm mad you bought that because now I want that. I didn't know we were allowed to buy meme products now.
we
I
absolutely
actually wanted to
are.
buy it, but I was like, nah, this is so fucking cringe.
Mhm. No, it's good nonsense. I've still got a John Delaney hat somewhere.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
can't
Well, how do you
wait
know
to
that
and
they're
it.
coming?
Yeah, I got an Andrew Yang hat as well. Yeah.
John, I can't promise anything. Delaney, yeah, I remember that.
There's
Mhm.
going to be a lot
Oh.
of stuff clipped from this show that's going to be fun to explain later.
Sorry, y'all. I
That's
just
right.
got told here that I'm screaming way too much, and my girlfriend's mad at me now. So I apologize. Here.
Hey,
Oh, my
Oh,
neighbors have been banging on the wall.
Was I screaming a lot earlier? I lost track here. Apparently, I was.
everyone,
It's 8
everyone.
p.m. and my neighbors are mad.
I'm extremely proud to announce the winner of that round was Try Manning. Congratulations. You
God,
fought the
dude.
good
What?
fight. You won.
Oh.
Y'all got to play the shitters both rounds, literally.
I should have went MAGA with you. That's my fault. Next time.
Sorry, I had to go aggro because like you got to play. I wanted to be the asshole. I wanted to be the one to just like laughing.
That's fair.
Here, but
That's fair.
I gotta defend open source vaccines. Like as if you
No, open source vaccines
That was
are
easy.
yeah, like,
that was
we
easy
can-
to defend.
well, we can thank Bill Gates for vaccines not being open source already.
I was worried. I was ready to pounce on it if that came up.
It's weird.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought it was gonna get some.
So
I
it's
was
favorable.
trying to get to it, and then
you know what I was about to do? I was gonna make an analogy about how cellular works out here in USA compared to Europe, where like the towers are all open source and every company has access to them. They just charge their own arbitrary amount to be competitive. Whereas over here we have like needlessly triple the amount of like of cellular towers that are all privately owned by those individual companies. So we have more resource being more land taken for stupid shit like that for just capitalistic garbage competitive reasons. And the prices are worse anyway, for less quality. I was going to use that to adapt that into like the open source analogy. But
speaking of less quality, Thoughtfox, it's now onto you. The board is once again tied. Are you for or against the next topic? For or against?
I think we've been going for every time. Let's go against.
No, we just did against.
But we didn't get to
Let's
choose.
do
Every person who's chosen has chosen for.
Nah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can be against. I'm down.
All right. You are against products in the water turning the frogs gay. Products in the water turning both
Excellent.
humans and the frogs gay.
Okay. All right.
So I guess,
This is,
Try Manning, you would
it's
open
important.
up as to why that is a good thing or why it's happening.
Yeah, I'm fairly well versed in this, so this will.
Okay, I need to clarify this. So,
Uh-huh.
for or against gay frogs? Which side?
You're for. There's
You all
products.
you all
People
are about
All right,
gay
this is
frogs.
easy.
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sell us on the gay frogs.
Okay. Well, first of all, I think this is pretty simple. All right. So obviously,
Oh,
you've got
if I
yeah.
may.
No. Go ahead. by all means.
It's a waste of resources because, as we all know, all frogs are already gay.
Sure.
Why bother trying to make them gayer? They're already as gay as can be.
Absolutely. I think that's really really insightful. Also, we've 100% got I think stellar actors out there like Alex Jones that are trying already to help curb this. They're getting the message out. I think we just have to like signal boost it, right? So they're trying to make sure. And again, and Alex Jones talks about it. It's not like he's not against like gay people, obviously. He's just against like, things being turned gay when they don't want to be by the water, specifically the frog.
Name one straight frog. Name
one straight frog. Have you all seen the Hello My Honey frog? Definitely, absolutely, 100% gay already. Why does he need to get turned like double gay?
Double gay is good, actually.
They cancel each other out. What do you do with that?
And all sexualities
you get turned back to straight again.
It's squares. It's different.
Michigan J Frog, that's the one. He's at 100%. Have you seen him? Oh, come on. Any theater kid will tell you. No, I think
you're not helping your case at all.
Well, we're not arguing that like
more gay frogs.
It's okay if there's already gay frogs. We're just saying
we all love gay frogs.
There's a limit, okay?
What? No. What I'm saying is that there's no need to expend resources to turn frogs gay because they've already reached the threshold of there's no gayer that they can get. Frogs are the gayest animal, and there's no way to make them gayer.
Why would we continue this? Right. That's fair.
So you endorse what Alex Jones is prescribing here, which is that we
not just that. I endorse like most of the things he prescribes, of course.
Just so we're clear, Trimanning is on the Alex Jones is telling the truth side of this.
I'm
assuming you've done an interesting play in which you've said that is not true.
That is not how I understood this. That's not how I understood this.
I thought we were all on the side. Like we're all understanding. We're arguing Alex Jones.
Chelsea Manning clarified it very, very well at the start. She's like, so we're on that side of it. But I thought you were just doing an interesting play where you flipped it on its head and you said all frogs are gay.
That's right.
I thought what we were arguing, I thought this wasn't whether or not Alex Jones is correct and it's happening. I thought the argument is
we've already passed that.
This is like Jackbox. This is like Jackbox where you just like add but
let
gay
me explain.
to it.
Let me explain. I thought the argument was whether or not we should do it, not whether or not it's true that it's happening.
It's whether or not it's true that it's happening.
Okay, well, I
whether it's true that it's happening.
And you are dispelling that rumor.
Oh, well then obviously it's of course
so
it's not true that
it's not that they put products in the water, it's just the frogs are naturally gay. It's perfectly
the RGB lights on my computer are rainbow colored.
Yeah, water's not turning the frogs gay, obviously. Like I think that's simple and everybody can see that. There's so many other things that are happening with the water already, Like there's so many different chemicals that give these frogs all sorts of different things. I mean, I found out there's a chemical in there that gives them amnesia, but definitely doesn't turn them gay.
So are you nature or nurture in this debate?
We're nature, or I mean, nature in that the water doesn't like.
So you want natural gay frogs?
Yeah, there's already natural gay frogs. Like the water doesn't do
frogs
that.
Frogs have been gay long before we put chemicals in the water. Like
the
gay frogs in the Bible.
So if a frog wishes to medically transition into a gay frog, are you okay with that?
If they're taking,
you're saying that
the water is going to
people's identity.
Yeah, but it's not the water that's going to force feminize them. Okay, maybe some sort of frog bimbofication gas, perhaps, but absolutely not the water. Like the water's not going to get them there. Water's just water, folks.
I'm not going to discount the possibility that water itself makes frogs gay. I'm not going to discount that possibility.
I think you are confused. I think you need to do your research.
Wow, I don't think frogs are confused, Chelsea. I think they know their own sexuality. That's actually
I think they know pretty well what's going on. They're not.
It's really offensive now. I see.
Yeah, I think they know, where they stand. They don't need water to tell them that they're changing.
It's not a fake.
Okay, they're in a loving frog relationship. All right, maybe multiple frogs. Maybe they're poly. I don't know. I respect their wishes, and I think they're doing a great job without this water that you claim is making them gay. All right, they're just they're already a beautiful family.
I feel like Trihex is trying to
Okay,
wrap
are we
this
talking
up.
about are we talking about frogs or freaking frogs?
No, we're talking about friggin' frogs.
Okay,
Yeah,
just checking.
yeah. If they're polyamphibious, that's not my. I mean,
I don't-
it's a
I
little
don't know
bit.
how. I don't know what we're
I am a frog
disagreeing about.
enthusiast.
Ultimately,
You
I
all are
think-
supporting this idea that
we
water
are-
is turning frogs gay, and we are very simply saying this is the way that frogs were born. Okay, you're basically
Well,
a frog
let's focus
medicalist
on
right
what we
now,
do
saying
agree
that they
about.
have to
What
have
does this have to
water
do?
Let's focus
in
on-
order
What
to
does this have to do with
transition.
Let's
Katrina?
focus on what we do agree about. We all support the gay frogs, right? We
Yeah,
all
of course,
want the gay frogs to
obviously.
be happy.
But what does
So
this
we've
have
got
to do
that.
with Hurricane Katrina?
Wait, what? Hurricane Katrina?
What does it have to do with Hurricane Katrina?
Was this a gay hurricane? I mean, she sounds like a queen, so possibly.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm gonna lose really bad because like I'm trying. Honestly, I don't know enough about the whole Alex Jones gay frog thing because
Uh-huh.
I understand that he claimed that the water is
What do you
turning the
believe is
frogs
true?
freaking gay.
He did.
But I
He did,
never
yeah.
understood like what he was. I didn't see the full context of the clip here, so I actually don't know what he was mad about. Like, what in the water is turning the frogs
The
gay?
chemicals, the things
Nothing,
that you two
exactly.
believe.
Wait.
Yeah,
since
you
when- wait. Since
you
when
two
Alex Jones
believe
is
there's
environmental.
certain
Wait,
chemicals.
Wait. Now we're all for big government regulations and having the EPA actually give a shit about polluting the waterways and having whatever the fuck's in the water now make the frogs gay. Like I don't understand.
You two are. We think that the water is just fine, and of course it wouldn't turn the frogs gay because they're already gay.
But should FEMA be the ones doing it?
FEMA has no part in this. Okay, the frogs are just as happy as they could be right now in the water, just sitting around, in loving relationships.
Now you're
I think
literally
about-
lying.
I think
You
about
are
some young
literally
gay
lying
frog
right now.
watching. I think
Mhm.
about some gay frog watching this and thinking, like,
Yeah.
is it the water? Is there something wrong with me? No, that's just the way
Exactly.
you are. Like it's
Yeah, that's how you were born, okay? And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, you tell them.
it's
And you
beautiful.
try to help support them.
1 minute
Yeah.
left, everybody. Audience, vote.
got them-
Vote in this
You
absolute
got them in their
nonsense
little
round.
terrarium, and you sit there
I'm
and you
so
play
confused.
Dolly Parton records for them because they love those, and you encourage them.
Free pizzas for everyone in chat.
How dare you?
I am pro homoeroticism in the wild, and I am all for more awkward horse erections at petting zoos because we need to normalize sexuality and not live in this backwards ass
Lucid,
stigmatized,
we're getting demolished
violent,
right now.
sexualized environment.
Are we? No. Listen.
Yeah,
How-
they just brought out the big guns. We're fucking toast. We're fucking
Listen,
toast. I
think it's-
acquiesce. I've got nothing.
I think it's great that you all think that there's something that could help the frogs along in their their natural evolution. But when it comes down to it, they're just
frogs are
gay.
based.
They're God's beautiful gay creatures. They sit around and they watch the latest season of RuPaul's Drag Race just like the rest of us, and that's okay.
Wait, what?
They love it. Yeah.
Keck W what? Wait.
It's one of the best shows on
It's
television.
actually-
I think it's gotten more Golden Globes than any other. It's excellent.
Never seen it.
Yeah.
10 seconds left, everybody. Vote with your hearts. This is serious. We have to
But with
get
your hearts
down-
and your minds.
Yeah. We have to get down to the core of this issue. Not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
I'm right.
Thank you all for delivering those ballots. They're finding ballots everywhere.
Oh, geez, did they?
The winner
Yeah.
of that
Yeah,
round
I think the frogs the winners.
was Thoughtfoxx. Thoughtfoxx,
Beautiful.
69.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't really wasn't able to really do much there. Sorry, it's like my dog is like up my ass right
69%. Nice.
now.
Nice.
That I gotta say, that pizza play was bold. That was a big swing.
It worked for a second.
Can you explain
Yeah.
the
Mhm.
Katrina part? I didn't understand that one.
Pizza play could have worked.
I was definitely trying to throw it off.
Oh.
It was good.
It was getting bad, so I was trying to pull an Alex Jones to just like completely change the subject, like and just like leave the person just completely confused.
There's one thing you could say about that guy. He'll lean in if you fuck with him and just like continue. Like he's a yes-ander for sure. I mean, he's wackadoo, but he'll just jump into whatever you go on.
Team Try Manning, you're 100 points behind. We got one more mini debate to go. Are you for or against the final topic of this round?
We're against, I guess, because we went for last time.
All right.
All right.
We're arguing for Thoughtslime. Get your head in the
We are
game. Let's
again.
do this.
All right, are you ready? For the final
No.
topic, you are against the banning of Dr. Seuss literature. Against the banning of Dr. Seuss literature.
And we're for the banning of
You are
Dr.
for
Seuss
it.
I have
literature.
not been following it.
All right, all right.
And
Okay.
completely
Thoughtfox,
lost.
you are for the banning of Dr. Seuss literature.
Okay.
The banning of Dr. Seuss and being upset over it is a disingenuous pivot from the fact that they're trying to equivalate that as canceling culture. That there's a canceling of Dr. Seuss here. Those who oppose that are totally. Wait, are we opposed? Are we for or against? I forget right now. Fuck, I forgot again.
You were on the right. You were on the right path. Keep going.
Okay, y'all who are upset over the canceling here. One is false equivalence, but also two here, you're full of shit. Because if you feel like your First Amendment freedoms are being infringed right now, because how dare they ban Dr. Seuss for anything ever because he's a freaking child book genius? What about Colin Kaepernick, the ultimate canceled by the right person here, the one who literally had his First Amendment freedoms infringed upon? Y'all are disingenuous, false equivalent, lying sacks of shit. Get out of here, unpatriotic, constitutional absolutist.
Let me ask you this. Do you believe that people who don't celebrate Christmas are evil monsters? No, of course not, right? And yet, if you read the book, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, there's one person in the village of Hoville that does not celebrate Christmas, and he is outcast and shunned from society until he learns to conform. This is the message we are teaching children.
Yeah, it's disgusting,
The cat in the
honestly.
hat.
You know,
What
you
does he
look
do?
through.
Comes, finds some unaccompanied minors, wrecks their house, and just leaves.
Absolutely. He's not only that, but we don't even look at the part that he's also got indentured servants helping him. You know, he's supporting a form of child labor
He calls
by having
them
thing
things.
one, thing two. Yeah, he doesn't even
Not
call them
even
by
people.
name.
Do you
It's
want
disgusting.
your kids hopping on pop?
Yeah, you went.
You want your kids
It's
to hop on
basically an
pop?
allegory to your children doing drugs in the household, seeing things they never thought they would see before. You haven't even gotten to Horton
Do you
Hears
really
a
believe
Who
that your
yet.
children, who I know you allow on YouTube because they have the YouTube Kids app, who are slaved away to all these garbage algorithm-derived child toy reviews, and now you're gonna pearl clutch over Dr. Seuss? Known
That's
to
right,
introduce
because
multi-syllable compound.
those algorithms are giving them good, wholesome toys, not like things like from Dr. Seuss's era.
I monitor Braylon and Jaxler's screen time
Mm-hmm.
100%. I know what they're watching, and it is
Absolutely.
exclusively.
I know you're full of shit. You don't know where the
I
settings
like
app
them-
is on the parental controls. Sorry, I know you're lying full of shit right there. You literally
I
throw them the
want them-
iPad. You throw them the iPad Air 2 and tell them to fuck off for about an hour and a half until so you can get out there and do your next thing. here.
No, I don't even have YouTube on my phone. I only let them watch PureFlix.
Yeah, I want my kids to see healthy representations of people like Coco Malone. Okay, I don't want them to see Dr. Seuss that's portraying these caricatures that were fine in this entire country for hundreds of years before now they're they're not worth showing anymore. All right. I think I think we need to,
So in
to
the
get away
same-
from those choppy waters.
On the same one
and
where you're
start
gonna
showing
showing
some
here.
I
You want Dr. Seuss to be essentially canceled here, but you're totally okay with the minute your child turns 8 years old showing Passion of Christ. That's you right
Yes,
there. That's
absolutely.
You're
Yeah,
so
those-
concerned for the well-being of children. You're so concerned for the well-being of children. Let me ask you this:
Yes.
if your child
I'm
came home
concerned
from
for your
school
consistent
and they told
protocols
you,
over parenting
they wanted to eat green eggs and ham, would you let them? Would you let
You
them
want
eat
your kids to
ham
get
that was just
salmonella?
power
of my FDA regulated food dyes, and yeah, I'd give them a fun time if they had some good report cards and whatnot. Yeah, why not? Because I'm a great parent.
Sight
Totally.
unseen, peanut box on a box. You would just let them eat green eggs.
Oh
and
my god, the pearl clutching you're throwing me right now. You're gonna tell me next that Yu-Gi-Oh cards are witchcraft. Get out of here. You are.
Well, I mean, you
know
raise
what
you
are
raise
right
an
now?
important
You
point, but
are-
we're not arguing that right now.
You judge what you don't understand. You are literally the trademark American Christian, where you definitively
And I
say,
don't
"Oh,
understand
what
Dr.
I-
Seuss. So
Absolutely.
I judge
Have you heard his?
obviously.
Yeah, he talks. First of all, he talks in rhyme. You can never trust people that talked in rhyme. You know
You're
who
aware
else talked
that
in
you're
rhyme?
opening-
Rumpelstiltskin, and
You're
Rumpelstiltskin
allowing-
stole children.
Stole
Okay,
children.
so thereby, Dr. Seuss, I believe, probably also steals children. That's why he made these delightful children books in the first place.
What's he? doctorates.
You're allowing your
Like,
interpretation
Please
of
tell me what
media
his doctorate's in.
to steamroll
Yeah.
into something that it is not. Next, you're going to tell me that you like that the MPAA, the Motion Picture Association of America, doesn't do enough here. We don't, kids shouldn't be allowed to see PG-13 films either. We should go further in here. Actually,
No, hold up. Let me
you're
find
aware
another
what
one
the
I had.
total neutering. I thought y'all were Americans. You know, put on your MAGA hat. Actually, I thought y'all were Americans.
No. This isn't a MAGA hat.
Y'all want to
This
have?
is-
Oh, it's a
This is the
Mario hat.
That's right. This is the hat of
pretty cool, actually.
of the role models that kids should have. Beautiful Italian role models, okay? people of Italy that they should be able to look up to and say, yeah, those are real heroes. But it's laughable. This idea that these Dr. Whoville, what are these places, okay? These fantastical locations they make up. In Mario and Luigi, what do you have? You have two working class plumbers. Things that kids should look up to, things that kids should aspire to be. In Whoville, you've got kids running around willy-nilly, not obeying their parents, getting into all sorts of shenanigans. Is that what you want for your children? Is that what you want? You want to come home and not even know what they're doing? They've gotten lost somewhere with a drunk cat.
What are you upset over here? So we've had these books around for nearly for 60 plus years now, and you want to get rid of them despite how they have done clearly a ton to provide proficient stepping stones for children to be able to get into reading.
I think they've provided sufficient stepping stones
around for 60 years too. I don't think we should keep them around.
That's right.
And I think
they provided sufficient stepping stones for kids to get into drugs. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's very true. These colorful, fantastical books paint a picture, and these kids, I don't want my children, Bartholomew and Reynold, to sit there doing poppers, smoking LSD off the coffee table. Is that what you want for your kids? Huh? Thinking anything's possible. Thinking if they go down into a beautiful field, they'll find some tiny little person that's gonna start talking.
I'll tell you where you'll go. Hell.
You think the 2003 Cat in the Hat film was some kind of trippy ass LSD art house film?
Absolutely. Did you see Jim Carrey?
I don't watch movies like that. I don't watch
30
movies.
seconds
Jim Carrey
to vote,
was
everybody.
zoinked out of his mind in that film.
That's how I didn't even see it. It wasn't Jim Carrey.
Suiting huge doinks, that whole movie. All he's doing is suiting huge doinks.
It was Michael Myers.
Zooting huge doinks. They're both the same, all right? They both believe in the downfall of the Christian household.
All right. Well, you know what? Thankfully, you don't belong to any regulatory body, and thankfully, you're another dipshit Facebook armchair psychiatrist, soccer mom who's projecting all of their insecurities and judging what they don't understand here, like a true trademark American Christian. So I look forward to you barking your ignorant, irrelevant opinion to the void while actual things get done in the rest of the world here. Have a nice day.
Well, I'm on the PTA.
Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I see things that I don't understand regularly in the world, okay? I try my best. Things are hard.
Learn?
Yeah, I depend upon my Facebook feed to tell me what's going on.
Everyone, I am
Next, wait. Next, you're going to tell me that the Rainbow Fish book is all about drug dealing and hustling and spreading around the gateway drug. There's the devil's lettuce here. You want to ban that book next?
That's right.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's right. We all know.
What next?
We all know. First of all,
I'm not done yet. And next year, that Curious George is actually about black people and how they all want to steal shit. That's why I'm so goddamn
curious. Now, obviously, that's a bridge too far. But I think we can all agree.
Go ahead. Let's go.
That's a little too far. But I think we can all agree that the DARE program did a really good job reeling in drugs.
On that note, I would like to announce Thoughtfoxx.
What the fuck was going on?
Won that round.
I had
according to the
no
people.
idea what anyone was talking about.
According to the people, Chelsea Manning carried that round. However, I'd like to say, and at this point, we have a 400 points for Thoughtfoxx to 200 points for Try Manning. We're gonna move to the final round, everybody. If you have to go, don't worry. We're very close. We're gonna close it out. This one's going to be easy. It's called Test Your Might, Brain Might, that is. And
well, somebody explain to me. Yeah.
I was going to say.
Go ahead.
because you are a few points behind, you have the opportunity to spin the dial of ideas. Now, the dial of ideas can give you some great prizes. However, it can also put you in recovery mode, which would decidedly hurt you and probably make you lose this game for good. However,
Gambler!
Would you like to gamble, Trimanine, as a team, collectively?
Let's go!
Hey,
Gamble time.
Their option is gamble or not gamble, right?
Yeah. I'm just it's something offered to you because you're a little behind, but it could help you.
My first ever vote in Maryland was on a referendum for slot machines. So yes.
Nice.
We do.
All right. I am now going to spin the dial of ideas. If you're not watching the stream, you probably can't see it. So this might be anticlimactic.
I'm watching it. It's beautiful.
Oh, I see it.
It's like I'm watching
noise.
It is
so the Dr.
noises.
Seuss stuff, I have no idea what's going on. I don't know anything about the books. I don't know anything about Dr. Seuss.
You are now going to...
I was not very helpful.
It landed on skill testing question, which is kind of redundant because you're in the skill testing round anyway. But this is an opportunity for the two of you to double your score on the spot, which would put you in the lead. So right now, the question is...
Don't we have 400 points, Lance?
You have... Oh, did I not add the last one? Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
This would give you a minute time.
Yeah, if we double, we would tie.
Yeah, you're tied.
Right.
All right, sorry. I'm corrupt, and I'm already been bought out.
It's corrupt Canadians.
Okay, here's the question for Tri Manning.
And Chris Wall's a better moderator than you, bro.
Well, just for that, I'm picking out the hardest question in this goddamn pile. For Tri Manning to double your score, which two PlayStation 1 games were Scratch and Sniff? Which PlayStation 1 games were Scratch and Sniff? Don't Google. This is all based on your minds.
I'm trying to understand your question here. Like, you're asking, did it contain a Scratch and Sniff function on the DVD
discs
case?
Themselves for two PlayStation 1 games, and here's a second hint. They were super popular, famous ones, were Scratch and Sniff. Only two games in the PS1 category lineup.
I had this. I remember buying this.
Wait. So there were games that if you would scratch the disc, they had a smell on them? That would
had a smell. And for bonus points, can you name the smell? It seems like Chelsea already knows.
I got this.
I can't remember the name.
You can't steal it yet. Thoughtslime.
Okay.
Just think. Two of them are they're iconic franchises. I'm gonna help it down. I'll narrow it to one.
I know I had one of them. I know. I remember Gran Turismo had Gran Turismo 3 or 4 had one of the scratches.
3 and 4 on PS2, and I own 3. They didn't have no scratch and sniff on that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Maybe
but it definitely had a scratch and sniff, and it was like burnt rubber.
It was.
Okay, you know what?
Specifically,
we should go for a PS1 one then, because I don't think I feel like
I'm just gonna say something in the Gran Turismo franchise, but I don't know the other one.
Okay. I'm going to say we go towards Gran Turismo 2 because I've encountered copies of Gran Turismo 1 and I don't recall this ever being a thing here. So maybe it was like a gimmick thing for number 2, because why would you do the scratch and sniff gimmick on your first entry of that game? When I feel like you use marketing gimmicks to like reinforce and exceed sales of your initial product. So I feel like Gran Turismo 2, the one I don't know as much, would be the one that probably has this here. So I think we're halfway there now, and burnt rubber makes sense. And it would have to be another game that is released around that time, because I don't think they would do this gimmick in different manufacturing yields. So, Chelsea, what is the other game that was released around the time of Gran Turismo 2 on PS1?
I have no idea.
I don't even know what smells it would.
I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess that it was.
I keep thinking I want to say like a cooking game, honestly. I'm like,
what were the other franchises? Because like there was the FPS franchises like Rainbow Six. There was the Final Fantasy series.
It's gonna be PS1. I'm feeling fairly confident.
So is there a time limit? Or?
There's 20 seconds.
Can I steal?
Man, can we say one? Can we say one and get it like half right?
FIFA, one of the FIFA ones. I don't know.
How dare you? Chat,
Okay,
Cheaters.
final answers. Final
I don't
answers.
know.
I'll answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
go with the free FIFA.
We're gonna go with Gran Turismo 2, and we're
All
gonna
right.
go with
because I lived in the UK and I know it was like one. It might have been a FIFA
on
game.
PS1.
Mm-hmm. And what smells
But I don't know
for,
which
for your
two.
relative guesses?
Burning
Remember
Rubber for Gran
grass.
Turismo 2, and
Yeah, grass.
I don't know,
Grass.
soccer field for FIFA.
Yeah.
What the fuck else would it be?
Y'all
Like-
are 100%
Those are
correct.
guesses.
100% correct. It
What
was a
the-
soccer. It was a soccer field for FIFA 2001 and Gran Turismo 2 for car tires. You did it.
Uh-huh.
You did it. I did not see that coming.
The scent
Wow.
was pit stop in Gran Turismo 2. That's what it was supposed to smell like, but it smelled like tires.
Now, I will say here, Chelsea cared really hard on the FIFA one. The Gran Turismo one, because I've owned, you heard me going through here. I was like, okay, it's not a PS2 game. It's gonna be a PS1
Are you
game.
fucking kidding me?
Yeah, it's FIFA 2001. Yeah.
Bravo.
I was totally guessing.
The game is tied. You were right about Gran Turismo, and
I remember-
you had
I
Trihex
only-
helping
I
you
only
out,
knew the
nailing
thoughts
it
of-
down from 4 to
I
3.
lived in the
You were
I
right to
lived
say
in
those
the
were on
UK.
PS2.
And I vaguely remember something like this.
Their score should be higher because you said that if they answered the question, it would double the points.
You're
If they got
right.
the smells, they would get
Oh
bonus
wow!
points.
Look at these honest
That's
teammates.
Wait,
I
what
love
were the
it.
smells?
Yeah,
Thought's
Chris
right.
Wallace.
Thought's correct here.
Chris
What was the
Wallace.
smell for the
Picking up
FIFA?
Where's
on
my
it.
Thought's a
follow-up
good
question?
moderator. Yeah.
The
What was
smells.
the
Oh,
smell
sorry.
for the-
The
for the-
smell
You let
was
Trump
soccer
cut you off.
field and car tires.
We're running this game now. We're moderating. We're doing
You let
everything.
Trump
Okay.
cut you off over 100 times in a 90-minute span.
Uh-huh.
Wallace, explain yourself. You are a shit moderator.
Wallace.
Sorry.
On that note, try Manning. You have the opportunity to continue your lead with the following question. There's only going to be, this is a speed round, all right? I know the Thoughtslime
All right.
has to go, so we're going to go quick, fast, and furious. How did
Okay.
Donkey Kong get his name? Donkey Kong from the iconic Donkey Kong series.
Oh, I know this.
And you're going to be able to steal, but just wait.
Fuck.
It originally.
no, Doxing, you can't.
Chef, I know it. Finance, I know it. Fuck him. I know it. We get
All
first
right.
round, right?
Yeah.
All right.
No,
Initially,
I thought we got.
No. This is Try Manning. This is Try Manning. They get to go.
Oh, yeah. Sit down.
just said-
Initially, we're talking here at the floor. It was initially Monkey Kong, but because of shitty localization, they erroneously called it Donkey Kong.
Close but wrong for the steal. ThoughtFoxx.
Oh no!
Monkey Kong was too
I
close.
know that.
It's Monkey Kong was too close to Donkey Kong, right? Or to King Kong. Sorry, to King Kong. Universal Studios stepped in
You're
with it.
both close, but Shigeru Miyamoto thought donkey meant the word stupid in English and was trying to convey that it was stupid monkey in the title.
That's right. As long as he's wrong too. Okay, cool. All right.
Okay.
All right.
All right, this question goes to you this time,
Also,
Thoughtslime. All right?
Can I point out something though,
Yes.
Lance?
Yeah.
You started that question with ThoughtFoxx. You now have a chance to take back the lead.
Try Manning. You have the opportunity to continue your lead with the following question. Oh,
Yeah.
Then ask
wow.
the question.
I Chris Wallace that one as well. I'm Chris Wallace all over the place.
My
Well, on that
God.
note, ThoughtFoxx,
Yeah.
you have a chance
I'm
to
gonna
catch
buzz
up. Back to the question. ThoughtFoxx, here's a question for you. What single
I think we
food-
both deserve 50 points.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm not
All
going
right.
to allow it.
Yeah. Now it's 450 tied. And same difference.
That would be 450 to 4.
That's what I think.
ThoughtFoxx, question for you. What single food product provides 1/5 of global calories? The global caloric consumption. One single food product. What is it?
I know this. He doesn't know it. I know it. I know it.
Rice?
Are you talking about rice?
Choke.
You gotta, is that your final answer?
Yeah, it'd be right. It's either rice or corn. I'm gonna guess rice.
It's rice. Congratulations.
Yeah.
These are 50
Ah,
points
dude,
each.
I was okay.
Just
cool.
had some rice for
Actually,
dinner. It was great.
I too was like rice or corn, but I was leaning towards corn. But that might be more of an American thing. I think Americans eat more corn than rice. I could be wrong there.
Yeah.
Corn is very actually doesn't have a lot of calories in it at all. It
Also,
goes right.
corn's
Most
used for a
of
lot
it goes right
secondary
through you.
processes, so
It goes
It does
right
when you
through
turn
you.
it into
It
a
comes out the
syrup.
other side.
I'm sure.
All right, to try Manning, the question is, what is a duel between three people called? A duel between three people.
Duel, but that's not
Like-
how it works.
I know,
Like
but there's a word for
DUL?
it. There's a word, yes. If there's a battle between two people, it's called a duel. However, if it's between three people, it's called...
Mario Party.
Is that your
I
final
don't know, Chelsea.
answer?
I don't. No, Chelsea, I don't know.
Mario Party.
I
Is
can't
it
think
a
of the context.
trial?
And Thoughtfox, would you like to steal?
A menage a trois? I don't know.
Incorrect.
No, wait,
It
that's
is
not it. That's something different.
a duel between 3 people is called a truel.
A truel. Okay.
Man. Okay.
Thoughtfox.
Okay.
Thoughtfox. How many flavors of Fruit Loops are there, and what are they?
Oh, I know this. I know this. There is only one flavor of Fruit Loop,
Right.
and I don't know what it is. I would say I don't know what it is though.
You know what? You got halfway there. There is only one flavor of Fruit Loops. They're different colors, but they're all the same, and it's known as generic fruit blend. Generic
Fruit. F-R-O-O-T blend. Mm.
So it's
So
half
he didn't
points,
he didn't get that one right, right? Because he didn't get it all the way
He
right.
got, he got halfway,
right?
so
Oh, wait a
actually I
second.
gave him 50 points.
Yeah.
I'll give him 25 points. 475.
There you go.
Okay. All
What
right.
the fuck?
All right.
Yep. You only got halfway. That is
That's-
true.
All right,
All right.
man. Rules are rules, bro.
Try
Okay,
Manning.
alright.
Try Manning. What
Yes.
superhero was on legal Canadian tender and still remains a legal Canadian coin to this day?
Oh shit.
I don't know.
Oh, Wolverine.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
Oh yeah.
That is a good guess because Wolverine is Canadian. However, it is wrong. Thoughtflocks, would you like to steal it?
What?
Thoughtslime, you got this.
Superman.
It is the Superman coin. 350,000 of them
How?
were produced.
It's fucking stolen valor.
Nice.
I'll tell you how I knew that.
Man, what
is-
the- I can barely
This
do.
thing, It's such an easy
geography.
question for Canadians. It's such an easy question for Canadians because of the Canadian heritage.
I'm not Canadian.
about the guy creating Superman.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right.
All right.
On to
So we should be
All
at
right,
575 again.
I'm blaming Lance and Liv and
onto
any other
Thoughtfox.
Canadians.
Thoughtfox, what is the
Yeah.
medical condition known as bonethropy? The medical condition known as bonethropy. And what is it about?
It's when your bones start to. Oh, go ahead. If you actually know, don't let me
Okay,
stop you.
I just want to consult with Lucid on
Yeah,
this
yeah.
before I lock in a final answer.
Uh huh.
I want to say that it's maple syrup urine disease.
Okay. All right. So wait a second. Wait, we're at 575. Don't you change it, Lance? That was right. Also,
Was it the chat is
Yeah.
telling me my
we
math
are,
was way
but-
off.
525.
no. It's
We were-
575.
no,
We just won the
excuse me.
question. We got Superman. Don't listen to them. They don't know what they're
You were
doing.
at
That's what I thought.
575.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Yeah.
But no, you were at
bone-
you were at 475.
Is bonethropy the thing that the guy has-
525. Yeah, it's 525. Yeah. Oh no, half of them are saying it's 575.
It's 575. Don't listen to them.
Chat's just throwing out
Don't
numbers.
listen to their lies. Bonethropy is the thing that he had in Futurama, right? That was the guy that was the shark.
That's
No.
bonitis.
Oh,
That's bonitis. Yeah. Okay.
Chelsea, let them sing. What are you doing? Don't give them free advice.
Bonethropy is when you grow extra bones out of places you're not supposed to.
Try Manning, would you like to steal?
yes.
Rebound. Chelsea, rebound it. Do it. I don't know what it is at all.
What is bonethropy?
I thought you had it.
Oh, no, I knew it wasn't that. I don't know what it actually, I don't know what the fuck it is.
Okay. It's obviously not bonitis, but I'm gonna say that the bonethropy is bone therapy.
It is the belief that you're a cow and you live as a cow. So unfortunately, everyone was
Oh man.
incorrect.
I have no fucking clue.
That's
Why the
okay.
hell
All
would I know that answer?
right, you're 25 points away. We have one final speed round. I'm going to name strange names. Their names, are they real or false? These are names of real legal politicians in the world. So all you got to do is tell me yes or no, that's a real name. All right? Starting with you, Thoughtfox, the name Janelle Lawless, who happens to be a judge whose legal name is Janelle Lawless. Is that true or false?
True.
Yeah.
Correct. Try Manning. Maria Bukake. Maria Bukake, a senator.
True.
No,
True.
false.
What's your
Dude,
final
the
answer? You got to agree on this one.
No, Chelsea, it's bait. The last name Bukake. That means like fucking semen dungeon in like Japanese. No, it's false. Full stop here.
Okay, false. We'll go with false.
False.
Correct. It is false. I made that one
Thank
up.
God.
Thank
Chelsea
you.
almost- okay. Yeah.
Thank you, Try.
Yeah. No, that was bait. That was mega bait. Thank God.
Thoughtfox.
Thank God for hentai. All All right.
Richard Ball. Richard Ball, a representative of the U.S. House of Representatives. Richard Ball.
That's true.
That's true.
That is correct. That is true. All right.
Fuck.
And for the final one, Dick Mountjoy. Try manning. Dick Mountjoy.
Is Mountjoy the last name or is like the middle name?
Mountjoy is the last name. A senator from California, Dick Mountjoy.
Fuck, dude, this might be. Wait, a senator from California?
Yep.
Like a current acting senator, or
No,
one
not a
from the
current
past?
acting senator.
God, fuck, this kid. Like, I don't. I want it to be true, but I don't fucking know. Chelsea, what do you think? I'm gonna go with. I want. Okay, I'm gonna cast my vote to say it's true. Chelsea, what are you going with here? Do you want to believe or do you not believe?
Do you believe
that Dick Mountjoy is a?
You've broken Chelsea.
Well, let's just go.
Let's go for it.
Just go with it.
All right, true. Dick Mountjoy was definitely a senator.
100% true. Well done.
Yeah,
However, not enough points to win. The winner of the game is officially Team
Thoughtslime.
Fox.
It's all thanks to you. You got us there, I think.
The points don't matter.
Congratulations.
It's
Congratulations.
the Superman
Yeah,
poll, I
but
think.
you know what it was? It
The
was the
real-
bonitis. Had she not said the bonitis, you would have went all in on
Yeah.
Futurama, and we would have we could have theoretically caught up.
As
Yeah.
scuffed
I
as
don't
scuffed
think
as this
you
show
would've
was, you
gotten
were very
there with
close.
No,
You
I
were
just
cow.
want to be clear that the real winners here are chat.
Yeah. Oh, chat won for
Well,
sure.
wait,
Like you
wait,
all
wait.
you all got to just sit there
It's me
and
and
watch
Luke.
things.
We have one last thing. We have one
We're
last thing
getting
we
a
have to figure out,
trophy,
though.
yes?
What? Yeah. Okay. So Thoughtfox, here's the question. You now get your choice of prizes. All right. Here
Okay.
are the choices, and choose wisely. Choice number 1: you each get a copy of Jordan Peterson's brand new book, Beyond Chaos: 12 More Rules for Life. Option
All
number
right.
Don't
2.
even need to do this. Option 2.
Option
Check
number
off.
2,
I mean-
I donate $100 to a charity of your choosing. So you get to choose a charity. I will donate $100 towards. Or option 3, you get to find out what's in the mystery box. What's in the mystery box?
jeez.
Damn,
Oh, boy.
the gambling. That's
There's a mystery box.
yeah, the gambling.
The
is so-
mystery box could be anything,
Oh my
Now
god.
I really wanted to win.
but like the charity thing's pretty dope.
It is, but
Mystery
the,
box,
the-
but the mystery box is for
but you can
chat,
get
right?
the box and then sell the thing and then charity donate anyway.
Yeah,
Like
the mystery box is for chat. They want the box. Give them the box.
you gotta go with the box.
They've been
What's
great.
in the
sports.
box?
Yeah,
All right. Let's go with the box.
yeah.
Is that going to be your final answer? You're going to go with the box?
Nothing.
All right.
Yeah.
Let it be known that this was your choice. I'm now going to open up
I
the
just-
box and see what lies within. I've got the official
I just
answer
want to be
here.
clear that I know whatever's in the box sucks.
The
It
box
can't be worth
could be a
the warranty.
donation to charity.
Your prize, Thoughtfox. Inside the box is $101 donated to charity.
See?
Oh my god.
What's up, chat?
$101.
I'm better than I thought I
charity.
was.
One more
That's
dollar
lame.
than you would have had otherwise had you not picked the box.
All right, so the website for the charity is twitch.tv/LucidFoxx. Go ahead.
Hey,
Yeah,
thank you for
that's
being
a-
part
that's
of
a
this
lame
scuffed-ass
prize.
spectacle.
These prizes are lame. We didn't lose at all. We won actually.
I
They got
actually
lame
feel like
prizes.
I feel like I just won $100 because had it not been that, I would have made the donation myself. So.
I cannot thank you enough for being part of this strange and beautiful journey with me.
This
To
is cancel culture,
each and
Lovely.
every one of you.
and it's out of control.
Want to give a shout out to yourselves and your channels, starting with you, LucidFoxx, and working the way left. So it'll go Lucid, Thoughtslime, Chelsea, and then Trihex.
Oh, so we get progressively more left. This is good. I like it. My name is LucidFoxx. That's with 2 X's. I do streaming on the twitch.tv like a professional human person. Definitely human. Don't question that, please. Please come see me at some point. That'd be great.
This isn't over. I want to be clear on that. Like this, they stole this.
No, it's over. We won.
I want to recount. I want to recount. I want you to stop the count whenever I'm in the lead.
Stop the steal.
Yeah, stop the steal. Chat gets to decide.
It's March 4th, and Trump still got 3 hours to show up and reveal that Biden's an android, robot, cyborg, commie.
Exactly.
And take us back on path. God damn it.
Hello, I'm winner of the competition.
Wait. Hang on. I'm getting a text from Q.
Please, Chelsea, the winner.
Chelsea actually here.
Chelsea, the winner speaking, please.
Oh, Q just told me here that July 4th is the actual inauguration because that's what our founding fathers wanted originally. So
that's
you know
weird because I'm actually Q. So
No, you're not.
I'll show you the trip code later.
Q.
I'll show you the trip code later.
No, you're not. There's no way.
Liv and I.
Q's got like Q's like super fit. Q was like super fit. Like Trump. You know, Trump's got the Rambo. You know, Trump's like fit as hell. Like Q.
Weirdly judgy, but okay. I'm Thoughtslime. You can follow me on youtube.com/Thoughtslime. No X's in that one. I mainly talk about wet puppets, is my thing.
Chelsea, would you like to
also, if I may here, I actually wanted to clarify. I actually wasn't really, I didn't mean to get at your appearance at all here. What I was like trying to allude to how some of the depictions of Trump in the Q community are like depicting him in like half Rambo or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I understand you were lashing out because you lost the game. I understand.
We didn't lose.
Okay.
If I'm looking at the scoreboard with my eyeballs,
I'm calling.
It looks like we won.
Well, of course you're gonna win. You got Chris Wallace here moderating everything. You I was told you had 525, and you almost cheated anyway here. So you probably cheated earlier. You were complaining about 575 or 525. So I don't know. You probably were cheating earlier. I don't know here. Who watches the watchman right now? Who's the moderator here right now? Who's moderating the moderation?
Where the briefcase is full of votes. Yeah. I've heard the whole same thing before.
Yeah, where all these points came from here right now.
Chelsea, get off the phone. Plug your channel.
Who actually won round 4 on the
Chelsea's calling the vote moderators right now.
Yep.
Which is a move, I think.
I mean, if you're gonna put Rudy Giuliani on the phone, this is worth every moment.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Can you ask him if it's legal to marry your cousin in New York? Ask him.
Rudy, I don't have friends, Giuliani. Yeah.
All right, he's not answering.
Chelsea,
Rudy,
plug your channel.
Rudy, I was tucking in my shirt, Giuliani.
Chelsea, tell us about your show.
I want you to do another vote. Let the people decide.
Trihex, plug your channel.
What's good, y'all? It's your favorite global emo here, Trihex, aka Tryhard. Y'all can check me out over at twitch.tv/Trihex. I had a great time, y'all. I really appreciated it. Sorry that I am a terrible liar, as you can tell here. I never play Among Us, so I cracked bad. I apologize, y'all. I will start lying more often to make up for how terrible of a liar I currently am right now. So you have my deepest, say again?
I don't believe you.
I'll try. So, thanks, y'all.
Already doing it. I like it.
Too wholesome.
I'm XYChelsea87 on Twitch. I am XYChelsea on Twitter. I am I play video games, and I like to eat pizza and stuff. That's pretty much what I'm known for. That's about it.
That is awesome. And honestly, everybody, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Scuffedness and Wallaceness aside, I absolutely adored the last couple hours with y'all. That was really funny. You're all a bunch of talented, funny individuals.
Yeah, congratulations to us for winning.
Yeah, good job, Thoughtslime. I think you did a great job as a partner. Honestly.
Thank you. I think I did too.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, y'all. I love you all.
Thanks, y'all.
Alrighty.
Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Can you do the thing, that thumbs up and comment and all those things that help us out in the algorithm that controls every aspect of our lives? Also, if you happen to have a Facebook account, can you delete it? Like, just delete it. You should probably delete your Facebook account because it's not a great company. But hey, if you can't do that for whatever reason, I understand. And could you also go to facebook.com/thesurftimes then and give us a little like and a follow. We're just trying to push back against the fact that people like Ben Shapiro happen to dominate the platform entirely. And when everyone asks why do older generations believe the things they believe, one of the problems is the majority of them on social media use Facebook. So to counter that, we're just going to be on there too now. Also, if you happen to have a union or a worker co-op or even a leftist project, podcast, website, Zoom, MySpace, it doesn't matter. We will advertise it for free on this channel. All you got to do is go to weareserfs.com and use the forms that we got there, weareserfs.com. Thanks, everybody.
To our glorious gods, Xander Corvus and I'm Wrath, may you shower us with glory and smite our enemies. To our monarch, Tom Spiker, we serve at your leisure, your grace. To our lords, ToeFox, Bisexual Black Gamer, Jimothy K. Meeble Beeps Jr., Ryan Lubin, Trevor R., Jeffrey Lamb, Alexander Thaler, and Hans Josephine, we shall carry your banner high into the fields of battle. To our Knights of the Round Table, Timothy Hart, Trevor Janis, Lemmy 101, Anthropophagic, Saren 42, Chronic de Hemphog, Gail Kotka, The Great Pudini, Bone Jenny, Catherine, Radical Maniac, Ramon Acosta, Incosin, J. Fraser Cartwright, Thomas Barrington, Jimmy Bignuts, Violent Orchard, Sophie Baby, Political Puppy, Andreas Chitoro, Goofalankius, Zach Christensen, Nicholas Marks, Yopi, Josh Mickelson, Melissa Murphy, Todd Buckingham, Todd Lajeunesse, Constance Joyce Lacheris. We lift our glasses of ale and we salute you.